Hello and welcome to a new Infinity Kingdom video. This is Kincaid from 49, and in this video guys I want to talk about artifacts. I know I promised you guys that I'm gonna make a big video for artifacts, but then I tried to make one and apparently it was more than 1 hour video. Then I deleted it and I decided to make a series of small videos about artifact for each and every stat, for each and every type of immortals. So for this video I'm only gonna cover the attack immortals. Hopefully I can cover most of them without exceeding the planned time. And I'm not gonna cover special artifacts, at least not all of them. But I'm gonna cover the most important stats for the most important immortals. I want to start with the water march that I'm using here, since it's the most common march that is being used by the majority of the players, or at least the majority of the free-to-play players. So for Attila the Hun, Attila is actually a support immortal. It's not a main damage immortal, just like Harald. Harald actually deals more damage than Attila. The only reason I'm using Death Breath on Attila is I have a very strong artifact that I didn't count to get, but it just happened that I got it before the update, and I also managed to completely develop it. So for Attila's artifact, some guys prefer to use a magic resist artifact on him. However, since you know Merlin deals most of the damage, and also if you have Ragnar or Dido, Merlin is gonna deal more damage. So you need Attila to work as a tank or to take more damage and sustain. However, the only reason that I don't like magic resist or magic defense artifacts is that it's very situational. For example, if you're against an Earth March that does not use Cleo and uses Genghis Khan, magic defense becomes completely useless because there's no magical defense at all in this march. For example, if you're against someone who's using Holly, also magic defense becomes completely useless. So what you need to be looking for each and every attack immortal is the physical attack bonus attribute in your artifact. The Iron Fist one differs from each and every immortal. For example, before you decide to use an Iron Fist artifact or a Surge artifact, and if you guys don't know, the Iron Fist artifact increases the physical damage being dealt from this immortal by 10%. For the Surge, I don't think I have any Surge in here. However, I have this one here, but it's not an epic artifact. For the epic artifact, it increases the energy regain speed by 20% if it is maxed in silver. So you need to decide how important is the immortal ultimate skill. For Attila, you need to use Surge on him since he got a very high energy regain, so more 20% on this kind of energy regain will be a very high energy regain, so he can spam his ultimate skill, and it also gonna be a huge help since this increases the chance of him silencing the enemy. However, for an immortal like Harald, I don't actually recommend using energy regain or a Surge artifact on him since he got a very low energy regain. Most people think that using energy or Surge artifact on an immortal with low energy regain is a good idea. However, I don't think it is a good idea at all because you don't get much value since it is a percentage increase, not a flat increase. For example, I see a lot of people using Surge and only Surge on an immortal such as Siegfried, the Shadow Immortal. However, I think this is a terrible idea because Siegfried has one of the lowest energy regain among all immortals. It is at 55 when the immortal is not completely developed. If we take a look at a completely developed Siegfried here, With a surge artifact, it is at 72. Well, most people don't have an option to choose from. I mean, who would want to try multiple times to get a surge artifact or an iron fist artifact for an immortal such as Siegfried? However, this is I'm talking in general because when it comes to normal artifact, I believe you have an option. You will be able to craft as much as artifact as you can get the materials. It is free. It is obtainable from pretty much a lot of sources in the game. So you need to differentiate between what is important, Iron Fist or Surge for the Immortal that you're using. And as I mentioned for Attila, you need to use Surge with a physical attack. Well, physical attack bonus are much better on Immortals for the attack Immortals, because attack Immortals have a very high physical attack stat. I mean, if we remove this artifact from Attila, his physical attack without an artifact is almost 3.5 thousand, which is very big, to be honest. But the only reason I'm using this because I don't have an option. I don't have another one to use. If we use this here, this one here, it only has one stat, one physical attack stat, and it is 25%. It makes his physical damage at 4.3. But since I'm using a special artifact on him that increases his physical attack by almost 1000, and there's another physical attack stat here that increases by 6.5%, his physical attack with this one becomes 4.6 thousand. So if you have the option, if you have a set of artifacts that you can choose from, you'll only need to go with the physical attack bonus, the percentage bonus. This is for the attack Immortals, guys. I think I covered everything you need to know about artifacts. Special attributes is very important, but also the secondary attributes are important. So if you're lucky, get a nice artifact, you need to develop it, you need to keep it. Don't ever use it to develop or level other artifacts. You need to save it, you need to keep it locked, just like this, and make sure to develop it for the right Immortal as well. This is everything for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.